Hi everyone, today is Red Word Day. We have two red words to look at today. The first one is look and the next one is they. So we'll tap out look by doing L and then a double tap for the O's. They make the sound, look, L-O-O-K, look. And I wrote look at the big wave. I wrote this type of sentence. I thought this week it would be great to try to challenge ourselves by using different punctuation marks. So for this one, I used an exclamation point. And when you have an exclamation point, you want to read it with more excitement. So check it out. Look at the big wave. So that might be something you could try when you're writing your red word sentences. I thought it was worth showing you this because whenever I think of the word look, I feel like it's actually looking at me, right? So it helps me remember that there are two O's in the word look and it looks at us with those eyes. Okay, here's the word they, and this word starts with a digraph TH, and we know TH says and TH says f. In this case, it says v. You can say the word they, you can feel the vibration in your throat. So you would double tap the digraph, T-H-E-Y, they. And just like I did for look, I wanted to try to challenge myself and use a different type of punctuation mark. And this time I wrote a question. So I wrote, do they have a dog? And like I said before, it would be great. It's a great week to give yourself a little bit of a challenge by writing a sentence that has a different type of punctuation mark at the end. Maybe an exclamation point and maybe a question mark. Just like you have in past weeks, you will write your red words in red crayon 4 times and your sentence in pencil, making sure you're paying attention to the size of your letters. Tall letters are tall, short letters are short. And a K, which is particularly difficult, a tall pull down, and then almost like a sideways V lives between the dotted and the floor line. You don't want your lowercase k to come up all the way to the roof line, okay? And the same thing with the word they, and they has an underground letter, a basement letter. So you're going to make sure that you really make sure you're forming those letters correctly. If you finish your red word work and you are looking for a game to play, we have the game Slap. In our red word lesson, you'll see the link to this game called Red Word Slap. And this is just like, we've played it once or twice, but we usually play it with cards. And if you get a red word and you can read it, you keep it. And you keep going until someone pulls the word slap. If the word slap comes up, all your points are taken and you start again. So what you could do is you could keep score with someone. You could play against someone and see how many times you can read a red word before you get slap. Or you can play against yourself. So let's see what happens. That's the word was. If I can read it, I can tap it out. I give myself a point, right? And I keep going and see how long it takes me before I get slap. This is very, right? And I can give myself a point for that. Okay. You can play it however you want. If you're playing against yourself, you can see how long you can go before slap comes up. And if you're playing against a friend or mom or dad or sibling, you could see who goes the longest without getting slap, okay? So it's just a fun way to practice your red words.